Tanimachi 4丁目 Station on the Osaka Metro Tanimachi Line and Chuo Line is located in Chuo Ward, Osaka City. The station is located at the intersection of the Tanimachi Line, which runs underground on the north-south Tanimachi-Suji, and the Chuo Line, which runs underground on the east-west Chuo Boulevard and the Hanshin Expressway, Route 13, Higashi Osaka Line. In addition to many buildings, apartments, and hotels, it is close to the government district of Otemon, so it is quite busy. This is around the exit 9. It is close to the Otemon gate of Osaka Castle, so there are many foreign tourists. Osaka Castle is nice, but this is also the site of the old capital, Naniwa no Miya, so my interest is more in that. It's a nice composition with Osaka Castle in it. Foreigners and ordinary Japanese people head to Osaka Castle, but that's fine. This hatched high-floor warehouse is a restoration of one of the huge high-floor warehouses from the Kofun period that were excavated at the site of Naniwa no Miya. The charm of Osaka is that the hatched warehouses that symbolize the ancient era, the castle that symbolize the Middle Age, and the skyscrapers that symbolize the modern era are all in the same composition. Straddling these roads, the ruins of Naniwa Palace stretch south from the outer moat of Osaka Castle. After the Ishii incident in 645, when Prince Nakano Oe murdered Soga no Iruka, the capital was moved to Naniwa, and the famous Taika Reforms were carried out here. The capital later returned to Nara, but it was also the temporary capital under the 40th Emperor Tenmu and the 45th Emperor Shomu. Prior to that, the 16th Emperor Nintoku during the Kofun period is said to have also had his capital here. When most people think of a capital, they probably imagine it was in Nara, then in Kyoto, and now in Tokyo. But Osaka has also been the capital many times. I'm standing on the remains of the Daigokuden building. I'm really excited. This is where the emperor used to govern and conduct ceremonies, and this was truly the heart of Japan. However, I was the only person visiting here. The only people I saw in the vast Hoenzaka ruins were homeless-looking men, an office lady crossing the ruins on her way to the station, and a high school girl. Well, it was the height of summer after all. Summer in Japan is unbelievably hot and humid. All the excitement of knowing that this was once the capital was forgotten. To get to Osaka Castle, it's convenient to use the ticket gate on the east side of the Chuo line. In fact, Naniwa no Miya was only developed as an archaeological site after WW2, which is relatively recent. Until then, it was a complete mystery where Naniwa no Miya was located. After the Meiji era began, the site where the ruins are now was used by the army. An archaeologist named Yamane Tokutaro had been looking for the area, but he was unable to investigate because the area was occupied by the 8th Infantry Regiment. After the end of World War II, a team led by Yamane began investigating after the occupation forces were deprived of the area. The investigation was extremely difficult, and no conclusive evidence that it was the site of Naniwa no Miya was found, so the site was mocked by academics as Yamane no Miya. However, persistent investigations led to the discovery of a corridor the remains of a Daigokuden Hall and the column line showing signs of fire, and as these match the descriptions in the Nihon Shoki, it was recognized as the remains of the capital. Naniwa no Miya was the first palace to have a structure that clearly separated the emperor's residence from the political and ceremonial areas. It was here that the country named Japan and the use of era names began. Naniwa Palace was Japan's first capital. When Yamane discovered the Daigokuden, he left behind the walls. I have seen the imaginary Daigokuden. It's a very telegram-like phrase, but it's a memorable one. The Hanshin Expressway Higashi Osaka line is basically an elevated road, but only near Naniwa no Miya is it at ground level and then raises again, creating an unclear difference in elevation. This is because the Naniwa no Miya ruins made it impossible to build an elevated road. Long-standing mystery has been solved. You can visit the underground ruins of Naniwa no Miya on the first basement floor of the Osaka Museum of History. Let's stop talking about Naniwa no Miya here. It's been 6 minutes already. This station opened in 1967, Showa 42, on both the Tanimachi line and the Chuo line. First, on March 24th, the section between Higashi Umeda and this station on Line 2, now the Tanimachi line, opened. It was originally a terminal station, but the following year, in 1968, it was extended to Tennoji and became an intermediate station. The Chuo line opened on September 30th, 1967, when the section of Line 4 between this station and Morinomiya was opened. This means at that time it was a transfer station for the Tanimachi line and also a terminus station. In 1969, the Chuo line was directly connected to Osaka Port and this station became an intermediate station. There are 4 ticket gates in total, one on each side of the platforms for both the Tanimachi line and the Chuo line. The ticket gates are on the first basement floor, the Chuo line platform is on the second basement floor, and the Tanimachi line platform is on the third basement floor. The south side of the Tanimachi line and the west side of the Chuo line are connected. The connections between the separate platforms are very complicated, but if you follow the signs carefully, you'll be fine. The number of passengers per day is 45,000. That's a lot. It is third place on the Tanimachi line after Higashi Umeda and Tennoji. The station name is Tanimachi 4-chome, but most of the facilities on the Tanimachi line are located in Tanimachi 3-chome. Also, the Chuo line station facilities are located at Otemon 4-chome. Well, I don't think there's any need to think too hard about that and attack Osaka Metro. There it is, the new Chuo Line 400 series train. It looks cool. It looks like a luxury watch. There is also a connecting railway line from the Tanimachi line to the Chuo line near this station. It is used when, for example, sending Tanimachi line vehicles to Morinomiya Inspection Yard. This means that the purple Tanimachi line vehicles run on the green Chuo line. It's a forbidding collaboration. Thank you for watching.